little plinking in my indoor range. Got to shoot some of these soldiers. Oh yeah. HW95, 30 yards, 177 caliber, 5 shots. Hello, welcome to another episode of Airgun Reviews and Pesting Channel. In this episode, I want to talk about one of my favorite springers, HW95. I have a Beeman R7, which I fell in love with immediately. So I had to get this bigger brother, which is HW95, or I could have went ahead and just bought the Beeman R9. But I bought this gun back in April, and at the time, Airguns of Arizona was selling them for $337, I believe, on sale. So it was the HW95, this one right here. And in 22 calibers, what I initially started out with, but I ended up getting a 177 barrel, so I can switch back and forth from 22 to 177 caliber. Now, spring guns are not for everyone, and it takes a person with patience, and my patience can get awful thin, but it is a fun gun to shoot because it tests your abilities to hold the gun in a certain way that will get it on paper. Unlike PCP, as you all know, it's a lot easier to shoot. Well, I got it back in April, received the gun. I had mounted a UTG True Hunter 416x40 scope on it, and I was getting very good results out of it with H&N Field Target trophies. I think the head size was 5.53. Then all of a sudden I wasn't getting very good groups. Now, mind you, I went ahead and cleaned the barrel and all that good stuff, you know, and it was all over the paper, and I was beginning to wonder if it was me, you know, that was causing the issues, why I could not really get the gun zeroed. Come to find out, it ended up being the scope. So I had to send the scope in. UTG didn't have another scope, so I ended up buying a Citron S1 412x40. Got that mounted up. It's the Citron Springer rated. It's got adjustable AL on the bell. Very nice scope, very clear. Mounted a one-piece mount with a stop pin. Make sure that the scope doesn't slide. Let me tell you a little bit about this particular gun. It's got the world famous record trigger. Absolutely love the trigger. I got it under 2 pounds. I don't remember what the weight was, but I did some adjusting on it, and it breaks really nice for a spring gun. That's amazing out of this gun. Now, I've got the 177 barrel mounted on this particular gun. I did have the 2.2, but for some reason I just was not getting very good accuracy out of the gun. Even after I mounted the scope on there, it's like, I don't know, I didn't think it was doing that good as like with Steve down there in AAC. I even tried the aluminum pellets, the GTOs, and they did okay, but I don't know if I just had a bad barrel or I just don't know how to shoot a spring gun. I don't know what it is, but I ended up putting a 177 in place of it. But before I put the 177 barrel, I decided to go in. I gave Vortek a call. I talked to Tom, and I said, "Hey Tom, I want to put a new spring in my HW95," and he went ahead and sent me a PG3-HO for high output. And I'm thinking, ooh, high output, man, that's going to be a little more kick, but it really isn't. You know, after I put the Vortek head in and shot it, it really wasn't that that much different than the standard spring kit, you know, that he sells. And basically all that is basically the same length. It just got a adjuster on the bottom of the spring, you know, as a, I don't know what you call that, urethane or plastic, you know, it just tightens up the spring, you know, so you get a little more power out of it. I just made sure that was at its tightest setting, you know, and put the gun back together, and it's been shooting fine. So the only reason why I purchased, like I said, it was on sale. I should have went ahead, should have, could have, would have, just went ahead and just bought through Pyramid, the Beeman R9, $399 plus tax, okay? But they were out of stock, so I went to AOA's website, and they had the HW95 for $337 shipped, or I could have went ahead and bought the HW95 Luxus for $419 shipped. And the only difference between the HW95 and the Luxus is basically this right here, the foregrip. It's got the stippling, and on the pistol grip part has a stippling. Now, this is not ambidextrous. As you know, I am left-handed. Left is right, right is wrong, by the way. But this is only on the cheek well, it's only on the left side of the stock and not the right side of the stock. But I can live with that. So that's the difference between the HW95 and the Luxus, where the Luxus has a stippling all the way through, just like the Beeman R9 has the stippling on the stock as well as the pistol grip. Now, I know you're wondering, well, I don't see any pistol, or on the pistol grip, any stippling on there. That's going to be in my next video about this HW95. There's a reason for that. I'll have to explain it in the next video. But in any event, the gun shoots extremely well with the 177 barrel. It does have a nice rubber butt pad, which is good. Now, I did a 10-shot string across my crony using 10.5 Crossmans. 10 shots, average was a 786. Extreme spread of 5, standard deviation of 2. Very good numbers. Overall length is 42.32 inches. Barrel length is 16.14 inches long. It weighs 7.5 pounds unscoped. Its shoulder's really nice. It's not bad to cock. I'm not going to cock it. But here is a 5-shot group that I shot in my 30-yard backstop at my house. This one right here was me, but all 4 shots can be just about covered with a Philippine Centavo, which is smaller than a dime. Dead bird. Here's a dime. Dime covers just about all of that, even with that pulled shot. Look at that. Pretty good at 30 yards. So I'd say this is a very accurate gun. In capable hands. Not in my hands, because y'all know I can't shoot. So, but I do my best. But anyways, that's my review of the HW95. Oh, before I close out the video, this did come with iron sights. And of course I removed them because I can't shoot iron sights anymore. My eyes. So everything that I shoot now is with a scope. So it did come with iron sights, but that's my review on the HW95. Y'all stay safe out there, shoot straight, and may your pellet hit its target. In the next video, I'm going to explain to you what all this is right here on the end of the barrel in my next video and about this stock. Till then, see ya.